Hello there again, back in the vlog. Haven't filmed anything this week, but I wanted to go ahead and get started because there was something on my mind. I've been planning for a while. If you guys are, subscribed to the channel, watching this, you know what I do. I'm planning on doing a new beginner's guide on the new version of Mine-imator and trying to make something better than the original ones that I made. Well, I've been trying to figure out like the proper way to format it and what not to include and whatnot. So, the question I have for you guys, if you can help me out with this, is do you have any suggestions for what the beginner's guide should entail? And, some of you watching this may be beginners, but even if you're not, as a beginner, what would you have liked to have known about Mine-imator when you got started? Just let me know what you think, like how it should go, just some feedback, and I'll take it into consideration and try to figure out the best way to handle the updated new beginner's guide series. And yeah, just trying to figure out like what is the most crucial information, what would be the most helpful to know right off the bat, and even maybe how to go about delivering that information. Like in what way do you think it would have helped you to learn that, where it would have made sense in the beginning or something like that. Just to start off the vlog this week with a little question there. Hopefully we get some good feedback and you guys can let me know what you think. I don't know if I'll be vlogging anymore today, unfortunately. We'll see how it goes. I'll try to bring the camera when I go out, but no guarantees. It is another beautiful day here. I didn't record anything else last night. I wanted to. It just kind of didn't happen. Ran some errands, did a couple things throughout the day and stuff. Got a few shots, the traveling bits or whatever, so hopefully that was cool. But yeah, wind's blowing a little bit. Don't know if it's gonna affect the microphone. I don't like the little wind noise reduction thing that I tried before on our walk. If you watched a couple of vlogs ago or something, it just, I don't know, it made the audio sound too tinny or something. I wasn't really happy with that, wasn't digging it. So anyway, as for today, there was a couple of things I wanted to talk about. I'm outside right now just trying to get some fresh air. Been inside all day kind of like working on some stuff. This may be kind of the subject of the vlog this week, which is I sort of contributed to Mine-imator development, if you want to call it that. I think that's a really grand thing to say for basically I offered a suggestion and David was able to implement it really quickly. I called him at just the right time and it was a pretty simple suggestion. And yeah, I don't want to, I mean it's not a huge secret or anything, but I don't want to give too much away right now because it could have some pretty cool impacts, and it's a very, very small detail in something about the way the program works. So yeah, hopefully I'll be able to show you guys that. Some dogs barking, going nuts for no reason. Anyway, hopefully I'll be able to do some examples of what that means and like how we can use it. The future is now, basically. So another thing that I was considering doing a little bit more is, if you guys watched a couple of vlogs ago, sorry if the framing here is kind of weird, a couple of vlogs ago I did a couple of like super slow-mo shots that I think were pretty cool. Unfortunately, they're in like low res. It's like 480p or something because this camera can't do high frame rates like that at a high resolution. So unfortunately, I can't afford to buy a camera right now that could do 120 frames per second in full HD, unfortunately. I would love to. It's just not in the cards right now. So it's like a small frame. That's why the way I had it in the frame or whatever. But anyway, I was gonna play around with it. I'm just gonna stay outside, get some fresh air. I might play around with the little stuff, like use this little Gorilla tripod thing and see what I can come up with in terms of weird camera angles, and maybe do some little slow-mo test things again. Anyway, point is, did you guys like that? I mean, I would love it. I liked it, but I would really like it if it was full HD, like a full frame, like just part of the video. But as it is, the question is, since it's a lower resolution and since it kind of fits into a frame within the video, is that good enough? Is it like interesting enough to see slow-mo where that's not as much of an issue? Like, I want to try to do something to make it a little bit less boring as far as just a black frame or whatever. So maybe I'll find a way to kind of frame it within the video so that it looks cooler or something. Anyway, all that to say, basically, did you like that? Do you like the slow-mo shots even though they're not like the full frame of the video and stuff? And if you do, what do you like about it? And if you have suggestions on what you think would be cool for me to try and shoot slow-mo, you know, maybe I'll get some cool stuff today, but you know, anything else, you know what I mean? It's words. And yeah, so that's that. Mine-imator stuff, vlog stuff, camera stuff. We're covering so many subjects today, I don't even know where to end or begin. So I decided to put the other camera up. It was getting low on battery, and I got the big guns out again, playing with the DSLR, you know, messing around, experimenting with the camera stuff a little bit. I really liked some of the footage that I got with this last time when I was recording when we went for the walk. It's just the audio, man. It sounds so tinny, and like it picks up all the high frequencies, man. It just picks them up like crazy. I don't know, it's so much heavier, it's like hard to hold it in one spot for a while. Having to use both hands now. Dang old bugs out here, and they're biting and itchy. I hate them. You hear that squirrel chirping? Chirping. You hear that squirrel chirping? It's a different one, but there was a squirrel right over here, and you can see our cat right there. She was after him. He was on the ground, he was doing stuff, and she was like, I ain't having that. She went to get him, and he scooted up the tree there, and he started barking, but now his friend up there in the tree somewhere is barking. I guess he's taking up for him. Battery doesn't like me. The lens I have right now is so wide, I don't think I can get a shot of him, but maybe you'll be able to see him. I'm gonna try to do it. There we go. Now they get the camera shadow blocking the sun. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can get him. Well, I tried. It's just way too wide to be able to zoom in and see him. Maybe you'll be able to see him a little better than I think you can. This little LCD doesn't really give you that much feedback on that. That was exciting. Things happened, you know, and you know, the cat tried to get a kill, and it was, oh my God, he's going crazy. That was exciting. What do you think about that? You're not gonna see that on anyone else's vlog, are ya? No. So one thing I've been needing to do lately, notice that I'm trying out these little transition things that people do. Someone recommended it, so I was like, I'll try it. Anyway, so one thing I've been needing to do is check the oil in the old car here. And I've been neglecting it, and I finally remembered I need to do that today. And I was gonna do it, and I was getting all set up to do it, and I was like, well, why don't I try to vlog it? This is probably gonna be difficult, and it's not gonna turn out well, but here's my attempt. Let's see if we can do it. So I don't know if you can see that. I don't think the camera can focus on it, but this is the little tab. Pull that, and now we just gotta take a look under the hood. So here we are at the front. Now we just gotta get up under here and find the dang old, I think it's right there. Oh, this is not a one-handed job, man. Hang on, let's see if we can balance this thing down. I'll just let it kind of hang off of my neck. All right, let's see if we can make this happen here. Which way is it supposed to go? There we go. It's heavy. So you just gotta get this little thing here. I'm not gonna be able to show this part exactly. Whoops, that's kind of annoying. And there we go. Now this big heavy thing is suspended merely by this little rod there. Alright, so there's the engine oil. See if we can focus on that. See that right there? It's the engine oil, man. So we're just gonna dang old pull that out and see what it looks like. Let me see if I can find a way to set this thing up. Alright, so we got this thing set up, and now we just gotta pull the little thing out that I showed you, and we're gonna look at it and just look at it. Alright? I'm gonna pretend like I know what I'm doing here. So we're just gonna pull that on up. Got my trusty napkin here from Chick-Fil-A that I'm gonna use. Damn dogs. We're just gonna pull this up and see what we got here. Oh, can you see that? How was that? Alright, so what we're gonna do is just wipe this off. Get it nice and clean. As you can see, all that oil right there. That looks gross. So we're just gonna slide this back down in there. Now that we've got it all cleaned off and everything, and we've seen what it has in store for us, I'm gonna pull it right back out and take a look. It is definitely not low. It looks like it has not used any oil, which is a very good thing, but it is quite black. We're definitely gonna have to get the oil changed on this pretty soon. Alright, so that was quite the little adventure, wasn't it? Wasn't that fun? Did you enjoy it? Anyway, we gotta get this dang old hood lowered down, so I'm gonna have to mount it up, you know, wrap it around my neck or whatever, and we're gonna dang old close the hood. Alright, we're all mounted up, sort of. This is not gonna be the best angle, but we're gonna try it. Just to keep you guys in the vlog with me, you know, like bring you along for every little thing that I'm doing. There we go. It goes into that right there. I'm not gonna bother with trying to get it to focus. Maybe it's alright. And then we just slowly bring it down, and we just go. Okay, so I guess you do that and then you just plop it down. Alright, so here is our soiled napkin. Gotta make sure that we don't just do anything with that. You gotta be sure to clean up your messes and do what's right for the environment. So what I'm gonna do is just take it over here to this side of the yard that we don't really use. And now it's compost. Dear Chick-Fil-A napkin, I'm sorry it had to end this way. I know you started out life so hopeful, so full of energy, with such promise. You didn't complain about your life as a napkin, you embraced it. And for that, you will always be remembered in our hearts. You were given to us in a clump of other napkins, but we knew you were different, unique, a one-of-a-kind napkin. The kind of napkin no one could forget. You lived life to the fullest, waiting for your opportunity to be useful. And you were. I'm sorry if this isn't the way you wanted to go. But what you did was more than any napkin could ever hope for. And I think you know that. Don't worry, I cleaned it up.